So in the bottom of the second, the Trojans will bring up Landecker, Garcia, and Roberts. And here is Adam, playing third base today. Comes into the game hitting .224. No home runs, 13 RBIs. First pitch. In there for a strike. Adam, the sophomore, to Calabasas, California, and Calabasas High School. Digs in. Breaking pitch in there for a strike as well, making the count 0-2. So Eamon's ahead early. Last inning had some trouble finding the strike zone. Doesn't seem to have much trouble here. The 0-2. In there for a strike. Good breaking pitch there from Eamons. And that'll be out number 1. So now we'll see the 7-hitter, number 14, Brandon Garcia.
14, Brandon Garcia.
He's designated hitting today. Junior from Bishop Gorman High School, which is located in Las Vegas, Nevada. First pitch to him is away for ball number 1. Brandon is hitting .292 so far in the year. No home runs, 15 RBIs. Pitch is low and in for ball number 2. Brandon played last summer for the Alexandria Beetles. Next pitch is fouled away, making the count 2-1. Hit .239 in the summer. Also pitched a little bit. Made 5 starts, had a 1-2 record. 5.74 ERA. Next pitch is also fouled away down the right first baseline, making the count 2-2. Brandon's batting left-handed right now, but he throws right. Doesn't matter much today because he's the DH, as I mentioned before. Next pitch also swung on and missed. Strike 3, 2 strikeouts in a row for Eamons. And that'll bring up James Roberts.
Shortstop, number 15, James Roberts.
James Roberts walks the plate to the tune of Kanye West. The freshman out of Cupertino High School. Cupertino, California. Archbishop Mitty High School. First pitch from Eamons is a strike. James hitting .281 with a home run and 13 RBIs. Started all 43 games for the Trojans so far this year at shortstop. Next pitch, up and in, got a little piece of him. Sure James will take that every time. A little piece of the cloth there, I think. And he'll trot on over to first.
Center fielder, 28, J.R. Aguirre.
Here comes J.R. Aguirre playing center field today. Hitting .188 so far in the year with 3 RBIs. Good bunters, Aguirre. Gary's seen some time at the leadoff spot this year. He's played all outfield positions. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Gary walked on the team this year. Has found his way into the lineup. Sophomore to Palos Verdes Estates, California, and Palos Verdes High School. Hit on the ground. Eddie Young flips it on over to second, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. Excuse me. So after 2, the score is still UC Riverside 2, your USC Trojans 1 here on USCTrojans.com. Top of the lineup for your Trojans here in the bottom of the 6th. Roundtree to Pinto and Oropesa. Pretty much been the 1-2-3 hitters all year. So here comes Kevin. First pitch he sees is in there for a strike. Kevin 1 for 2. Single came in the first inning and resulted in him scoring a run on a Matt Fote single. The 0-1 hit foul, making the count 0-2. Eamon still out there for UC Riverside. Ready throwing 5 innings, only giving up a run and 2 hits. The 0-2 is away for ball 1. Today against leadoff batters, Emens. The leadoff batters against Emens are hitting 200. Excuse me. Strike 3. Foul tip. Hung on by Stepanovic. Round number 1. Bring up JDP Joe DePinto.
Number 4, Joe DePinto.
Senior still looking for his first hit of the evening. Emens throws the next pitch over there for a strike. And the first pitch of the at-bat, make the count 0-1. Oh, 1. Hit sharply to Young. Young to first, and there's out number 2. So 5 pitches and 2 outs so far for Emens. Here comes a tough out, though. It's Ricky Oropesa. Ricky 0 for 1 with a walk so far. Only walk of the ball game for Emens was Oropesa. Pitch. In there for a strike. Ricky walked in the first inning. His walk moved Kevin on over to second base. And then he was able to score on the single by Matt Fote. The 0-1 is outside, making the count 1-1. Mount still up and active in the Trojans bullpen. We'll probably see him in the next half inning. The 1-1. Ricky hits that foul. Making the count 1-2. A junior out of Etiwanda High School awaits the 4th pitch of the at-bat. Here it is. Outer half, just a bit outside, making the count 2-2. Second baseman playing Ricky way deep. It's Eddie Young over there at second. So is the first baseman. Next pitch inside and low for ball number 3, making the count full. Matt Fote, who possesses the Trojans' lone RBI so far tonight, stands on deck. 3-2. Off-speed pitch. High. Ricky's walked for a second time so far in the evening, and Matt Fote will step to the plate. Matt 1 for 2. That RBI in the first inning. Ricky over at first base. 3 stolen bases so far in the year in 5 attempts. First pitch to Fote, in there for a strike. Crowd here at Data Field starting to make some noise. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit up the middle, it'll be a single. A little bit of a 2-out rally here for the Trojans. Hopefully it'll result in some runs. It's an RBI for Alex Sherrod, who steps up to the plate. Alex 0 for 2. A little conference on the mound there between Stepanovic and Emens. Oropesa at second base. Fote at first. Sherrod at the plate. Emens sets at the belt and the pitch. Hit into right field. That's going to work. Will they send Ricky? They will. Here comes Oropesa. He'll be in standing up. On over to third is Fote. And the score is now 3-2. Trojans only trail by 1 run. Thanks to Alex Sherrod. Sherrod with his 28th RBI of the year. Makes the score 3-2, and Adam Landecker with a chance to tie it up here. Landecker 0 for 2 with a strikeout so far today. And now there's going to be a little meeting as well. Again, excuse me. Riverside will get the bullpen going. 2 guys in the bullpen for the Highlanders. Mark Garcia's out there, as well as Mike Wolford. So Eva's having a little trouble here in the 6th inning. Already got 1 run, did the Trojans. Looking for some more. With 2 outs, it went single, walk, single. First pitch to Landecker. Low and away, ball 1. Landecker listed at 6'1", 180 pounds. The 1-0. 2-seamer in there for a strike. Adams had a couple injuries so far this year. The 1-1 in there for a strike. He's wearing a face mask for a short portion of the year. Tweaked his hamstring a little bit a couple weeks ago, but he's back and ready to go. One ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Hit on the ground. Hairgrove on over to Young, and there's out number 3. So before the overtime, the Trojans do score 1, making the score 3-2 on USCTrojans.com.